What's good, y'all? Teezy for the people, man. This episode is brought to you by Pad Studios, man. Y'all make sure y'all follow Pad Studios on IG. You know what I'm saying? PAD Studios IG. And also, man, type in the code Teezy for the people and get 3 hours of studio time for just $100. And it comes with an engineer. Yes, it comes with an engineer. So if you're looking to record or you're looking to just record your content, your podcast content at that, you make sure, man, you go to holla at Pad Studios IG on Instagram, man, and tell them that Teezy sent you just like that.
Right. I gotta create something so you know what it looked like. So from that, it was like me building that brand, but I knew that I had to put the time in with my kids, because I'm like, if the world says Nuface was there, and I'm born off rap. Remember Shaq, my biological didn't bother, and then there was a song with Jay-Z and Scarface and Daddy, Where Have You Been? I was like, I never want my children to be able to make a song about that for me.
Teezy for the people.
Sean Teezy.
Teezy for president.
Teezy for the people.
How you doing today?
I'm outstanding. How are you?
Are you for the people active? Who got the best wings in Atlanta?
Magic City.
You look a little tied up.
Teezy for the people. Boy, when I say we for the people, I mean we for the people, man. I'm telling you, I'm bringing these Avengers to our platform to let y'all know what it is. These are real life superheroes. This ain't nothing you see on TV. Ain't nothing scripted. Ladies and gentlemen, please, let's give a warm welcome for Nuface, the hip hop historian. My brother.
Yo, brother.
What's up, man? Oh, you real in real life, dog? I ain't know that, dog.
It happened. Nuface was here now.
Nuface was here, bro. You real in real life. Somebody say you say Nuface 3 times, man. And let him pop up, man. What's up, man? So, all right. So for the ones who let's take it back. For the ones who don't know you, you know what I'm saying? You're a very important figure to like the hip hop culture, for sure. Right? You're a very extraordinary, almost iconic, really iconic figure for the Atlanta hip hop culture as well. Bruh, what made you get started in just like collecting hip hop items?
Man, so it's twofold. First of all, thank you for having me, and congratulations on your platform, man. I've been watching you grind and watch you, like you said, in real life, so it's an honor to be a part of your program and your journey. Second of all, man, and hearing you say like iconic, like that's stuff that I'm just getting used to. Like this is stuff that I was just doing like when nobody was knowing what I was doing before. It's real passion. Like this is not, it wasn't for, like now I'm getting people, can I take a picture with you? You a legend. Like this was not part of the plan at all. Like I was good being that fly on the wall and enjoying my moment. But taking it back to your original question, like before, when I was a kid, it was Transformers, it was comic books, toys, G.I. Joes, Transformers, and then there was one time my father took me to the mall, and he bought him, me, and my cousin an Adidas tracksuit, 3-piece, talking about the shell-toe shoes, black suit with the 3 red stripes, and a t-shirt. And in my head, I'm like, oh, I'm about to be the freshest nigga in school tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But we changed clothes in the store and said we about to go to Joe Louis Arena. And Joe Louis Arena, I'm thinking it's probably because circus was there, big trucks and so I didn't know where we was going. So we was about to go to Joe Louis Arena, and I get there and it's full of people. And we get in there and there's 3 white boys on the stage and they performing songs like Fight for Your Right to Party. This has eventually become the Beastie Boys. I didn't know that. I'm 6, 7 years old. Then it get to a point where it's a brother just rapping and he on a boombox. This is LL Cool J. Then it get to a point where it's 2 rappers, the DJ on the stage, they do Run's house, and then they get to this point and they say, everybody in the house, if you got Adidas, take your shoes off, put one Adidas in the air. I'm still a kid. I don't know. I don't even know that these Adidas, you know, I'm not up on none of this. I've seen people do it and I'm like, oh shit. We got Adidas. I got Adidas. I get to do this. But I'm looking at old. I'm looking at black, white, kids, Hispanic, all genres able to do like this, hold their shoe up, and I'm a 6-year-old kid doing this. And I'm like, this is what I want to do, hip hop. So I saved that ticket stub. One,
Your very
to remember,
first ticket stub.
remember my father in that moment, in that instant right there, because in my head, I'm like, man, bro could have, like, left me at that point and he good with me forever. But, you know, for a father to do that for me, to introduce me, he didn't introduce me, but that right there made the impact for my first rap show to be LL Cool J and Run DMC, iconic people.
Crazy.
You know, and so once that happened, rap magazines, cassette tapes, vinyl, everything rap, Yo MTV rap cards, I was buying. And that's really where it started. And I was doing that. I'm born and raised in Detroit.
I was about to say that. So you was originally from Detroit.
Yeah.
When did you come down to Atlanta?
94. I went for a college trip to visit all the black colleges, HBCUs, Morehouse, all that, and we went to Morehouse.
Speaking of HBCUs, CAU, you witnessed something, and I believe like 1995, I believe that was. What did you witness?
Well, I got here originally, and when they gave us a 2-hour break, and I got on the MARTA and the road, and it was Freaknik. And that's what really made me stay. I was like, I'm coming back, but I got to give my family a reason to be like, yeah. So I said, I'm going to CAU. I didn't tell them nothing about Freaknik, but I was like, I'm about to buy a camcorder. I'm about to,
you about to go crazy in them
back. You know what I'm saying? But because I got here and I got pictures. When the first time I came, I had a disposable camera, and I got pictures like of Jermaine Dupri, Chris Cross, Redman, Keith Murray. This is just like them Too Short riding around and girls on top of cars. Like, I'm in the middle of all this shit going on, and I'm a nigga out of Detroit where them rappers, everybody I seen on TV, I'm seeing them like right here in the flesh. So that's what really made me come back. And then to your point, the first autograph I got in Atlanta, Outkast came to Clark Atlanta University.
That's crazy.
And I got a picture, and I'm waiting in line, and I'm shaking Big Boy hand. Andre is signing my thing, and that's Elevators, 1996. They were handing out the cassette single Elevators. Me and you, your mama and your daddy, too.
Yeah.
So I'm able to get that autograph, and I go in the back, and I see brothers eating Chick-fil-A. Again, Detroit don't have that. So I'm like, what y'all eating? And so I just took a picture, and just because of Chick-fil-A, getting to know them, that was CeeLo and Timo eating Chick-fil-A, a Goodie Mob.
That's crazy.
So I got a picture of them just eating Chick-fil-A, because I'm just like Chick-fil-A, but full circle. And then that's the next week, that's the first rappers I seen in Atlanta was Goodie Mob perform at CAU.
That's crazy.
So it's like so that's what really brought me here, because of the access to these people that I only see on TV or just in my dreams, but I was stayed because of the access.
Well, like the cultural difference between like Detroit and Atlanta is two different things, you know. Could you like explain the difference between the two as far as like hip hop culture?
Yeah, hip hop is deep in Detroit, and there's two sides of it. There's a deep rooted culturally hip hop boom bap, the J Dilla's Slum Village.
Isn't Detroit one of the founders of like
Motown,
house
techno,
music?
Yeah, house music, and all the dance music. We got the new dance show, the JIT, the dance and house music. J Dilla, Slum Village, Proof, and Eminem. You got Roycified. Then you got the street side, Esham, and even acid rap. You know, everything Tyler raps about, and they're like, oh, that's Grave Diggers. Esham was a 16-year-old kid, created his own record label, Real Life Records, and they thought he was a devil worshiper. Everything, 3 6 Mafia, all that. He was the kind of the first to doing that, and I was able to see that. But it was just culturally that they were stars, not even stars to us. They just were hip hop, but we didn't see them as superstars because we was seeing them every day. Right. We didn't have no rap superstars like a Big Sean or Eminem or like T Grizzly. Like everything we got now, they just were normal people to us. It was that, so that's kind of the difference. Like I came to Atlanta, you know, of course we had Motown. Mm-hmm. So like, you know, that's what we saw as superstars. Berry Gordy's, Michael Jackson, Diana Ross, Aretha Franklin, like those were the superstars that we seen. But as a kid, my grandmother did Aretha Franklin's hair.
That's crazy.
And they knew the Motown family. So as a kid, like I used to joke with my mom, like she was there as the Temptations was on the corner, like boom, doing they medleys under the street lights. Like so, like I was born into that historical legacy part. So to come here and LaFace Records and So Def and I was able to see the birth of all that crunk and trap. Like I seen all that being born. But that was the difference in Detroit. We just kind of had two sides, and there was always this. Only one can be at the top.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't have this camaraderie, Southern hospitality. Like, it was one dude at the top.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where I would say the difference was.
Yeah, that's dope. So when you actually came down to Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, started moving around and shaking, like, who was one of the first people that embraced you, like, musically? Like just
Well,
as a hip hop fan, just.
Well, so the reason I came in, because of the whole CAU thing happened, there was a gentleman by the name of R.I.P. Damon Thomas.
Okay.
He was in the mass media departments of CAU. He said, I work in mass media, I shoot videos and photography and everything. And so he was kind of telling my mother, I look out for you, I be under my wing. When I get here, he's directing 24s. He directed Laffy Taffy video for D4L. He directed Dope Boys in the Trap. A lot of videos, so I'm able to go with him. And I wasn't like really Nuface. I'm just like watching him do his shit. I wasn't even like, I can get off. Like I would fly on the wall again. But he's directing legendary Shoulder Lean. He directed that video. We envisioned with Drama and Dro and Tip. And like, again, I did not talk to none. Like I'm new, so I would give it to him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Keeping your, so when you got your first ticket, you kept your first ticket from you and your dad's show, right? And like, did you ever like see yourself like, all right, when did you say, all right, well now, of course I'm collecting things like you said, but when am I gonna start, like I'm gonna get everything signed, like autographed, like I'm going to meet these people and get autographed. When did
because
that
I had the collection. Well, I didn't even call it collection. I was at the tape store every Tuesday. Like during that whole No Limit, like I got a whole No Limit row. Like I'm like Best Buy, like best customer. Like every Tuesday I was buying rap with my own money. Like,
so you wasn't just for the people out there.
I didn't call it collecting. Like I just
that's crazy.
But I amassed a collection, and so once I got here, I was just like, I need to find a purpose like with this because I just had it. But I'm like, that gave me another purpose, getting an autograph. Because what happened, and I'll give you, and coming up is because meet and greets. So what happened when back in the day, physical copies was real. A person would drop an album and they'd go to Tower Records or DBS Sounds, and they at 12 o'clock when the album or the tape came out or the album came out, we can wait in line and we'll buy it, and they would be there. You can get a picture and you can get the autograph, and I would go to every one of those, and not even just potentially to get the autograph. I just wanted the music, but okay, I get to meet them and get the picture and get the autograph. So that's kind of where it kind of started from. It wasn't even intentional. Now I'm thinking it was just. It was here. It was happening. So I wanted to buy the CD, and that was just the aesthetic of it. So after a while, if I'm at every tip signing at Best Buy, after a while they like, damn, you at every one. But I wasn't trying to like be their friends or nothing. That just happened over time. That they kind of remember me like.
I mean, because I feel like, bro, that's something like as an entertainer, I'd be like, bro, that's really something that you hold to your heart. Like when you see somebody actually has a collection of the things that you have. Like back in my hometown, boy, you'd be like, hey, bro, I got your old mixtape from high school, bro. You know what I'm saying? I still got it. And it just warmed my heart because I'd be like, bro, that's what's up. You get what I'm saying? Like it automatically invites you to be like, hey man, I fuck with this.
Yeah, and it fits and this aligns with who I am as a character, because I feel like if everybody doing this one thing, I want to do something totally different. So that's why most artists recognize me. Somebody in line, everybody, can I get a feature? I used to go to school with you, or can I? Me, I drew and paint. I made shirts. Here's a shirt from you. I listened to your album, man. It inspired me to do this. This is my way to thank you. I bought this. Yo, and I got your first mixtape. Man, sign this. I love what you're doing. They pulling out their cameras and they cameraman, and they like, oh, man, I ain't even got this. And then there's this whole moment, just like I had with Nipsey Hussle. Like, he signed my Victory Lap CD when his shoes dropped at South DeKalb Mall. You know what I'm saying? And it's a line of people, but I'm like, I got the Nas album signed, Scarface, can you sign this? And he signed that. And like nobody in the world got a Victory Lap red cassette tape signed by Nipsey Hussle. In the picture with him. And so again, he remembered me. Maybe 2 weeks later, he's at another event at Opera. And then I took a picture with DJ Kerosene, a selfie, and Nipsey is in the back throwing up the hood. And then after, I'm like, oh, that's dope. Like, he in our picture. But I didn't, that wasn't intentional. But it was him saying, you remember me? I met your daughters a while ago, and I signed. Like, he telling me he remembered me. When usually it's the opposite. You know, people, I'll be with the artists because they got to fake it because they ain't got time. Like, I don't remember you. You know what I'm saying? But you just want to, for time, say, yeah, I remember you. But for him to remember me, that's where I was like, that's where I'm going to be different. Like, I want to give and I want to show appreciation because everybody else want to know what they can do for them. Yeah. I don't, you know, the universe take care of me. So I don't kind of need, I respect the relationship, but I don't need anything from them.
Right.
So that's the difference.
Man, that's super hard, bro. And actually, it's for you to be commended on something like that because it really shows, like, a lot of humility. You know what I'm saying? Like, back in the day, you know, you ain't really want to show yourself as too much of a fan of anything just because, you know, people would try to judge you for what it is. But sometimes, like, most time, bro, it's okay to be a fan, bro. Like, I'm a fan of a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I just told Scream, like, bro, even though you my brother, bro, I'm still a fan. I'm a super big fan. I want to know what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? I want to see it. So it's dope that you actually show that humility. You know what I'm saying? Be like, hey, listen, this is me. Everybody's doing this. And me, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, because I seen that in comments like this, like, it's fun. It's weird, like how Nuface do it. Like he is a fan, but it's not like groupie fat. Like it's
not.
Different. It's not different because you've seen it, and I seen it too. And sometimes I'd be like, yeah, I ain't doing all that. Like y'all gotta have that. Like that's not me. So I let y'all have y'all moment, and I just wait. But there is a difference because it's a level of respect. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still a man though. Like I got self value. So it's not like what. If you don't got the time of day and I don't take it personal, one of the 4 agreements is never take anything personal. So it's times where artists don't give me the autograph and they in that moment, you know what I'm saying? But I don't take it personal because they human like us, and I have these relationships. I got any rapper in my phone, and when I call them, it's to provide them an opportunity or a show or like how you and your kids, like that's where I'm different. Like it's never. Yo, when the album coming out or what's next? Like, how your mental doing? How your family doing? That's the difference.
Bro, they got to tap in with the historian, not the hoarder, but the historian.
Facts,
you know what I'm saying? They got to tap in with you because you know you are a record. You know what I'm saying? I feel like bro, there's no one that I can even think about remotely in the music industry, the music business, the music whatever, the music culture that does what you do. You know, like, it's even a science to how you network on an everyday basis. Like, we seen you at an event, right? And we peeped it, right? And it's like, bro, it's like you an incognito. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you in and you out. The way you doing it, it's like, it's calculated. And
it wasn't always that way. Like, I can go to an event back in the day and kind of do my shit and watch the show, buy the merch and leave. Yeah. Now it's like, I'm like, even yesterday, like they about to take Desi, you gotta go backstage. Can I get a picture, Nuface? And it's like, and that's the new part with me. And I told my daughter today, I was like, I don't want to be the guy that's known for taking pictures and be like, no pictures. Like, so I and I studied that too, like how to be cordial and treat everybody accordingly, treating the janitor, because what happens is now, the securities be knowing me. Like, like I don't buy tickets no more. Killer Mike said it one time, and that's what made me change my belief, because I got over 10,000 ticket stubs.
That's crazy.
So I got proof, 30 years of me buying tickets, and Killer Mike was like, yo, Nuface should never have to buy a ticket again. And so I kind of remember that. So I just show up. I know where it's at, and I just be like, all right, universe, how this gonna happen?
All right.
How this gonna get me in there? And I'll go from riding a martyr, get off, get to the event, and be on stage.
Right, and that's another thing, bro. Like, people, like, and I know, like, your martyr is like a choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, you choose to get around the city. A lot of people from up north may understand it a little bit more because that's literally all they use is the train systems. They use MARTA and things like that. But I feel like, bro, it's only MARTA that can get you around the city the way you do.
Yeah.
You know, traffic can't get you around the city like that. You like, no vehicle, Uber, nothing can get you around the city like the way that you move. And I think MARTA has a big something to do with that. So like, for sure.
Because I travel alone on purposely, because sometimes, like I said, getting into these events, you're going to get that question, who are with you? I don't want to be, it's me and then this entourage, and then I'll go with somebody, then when I do drive, I park. I don't want to pay for park. I don't want to be when the event over, I'm stuck in traffic. I'll walk 2-4 blocks away.
Right.
And walk, and everybody not like that. I want my car to be covered. Like, I don't be something, and I be in the car like this, like, this is why I travel by myself. Right. I just move with purpose. Right. And everybody not like that. So I have to take that into account. Like, if you want to go, this is how I move, and everybody not like that. So when you see me with somebody, we've already had this discussion. Like, when it's time to go, it's time to go. Because I don't be hanging around events. And because I used to go places and I'd be like, I ain't gonna go. Then I see who was there and I'd be like, damn, I'm gonna go. So now I just go to these events. And when something happens, I'll be like, that's why I was supposed to go. I'm good. I'm out of here. Right. The universe showed me why I was supposed to be there.
Right. And then once you get that, boom, you on to the next one.
I'm on to the next one.
That's hard. You so you have, like, let's get into this collection, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, first of all, salute to you for looking for a museum and choosing between 2 museums, you know what I'm saying? Really more than that to, you know, hold your collection. Like, that really shows, like, how big of a collection that you have. That's first of all. Second of all, you are a superstar with yourself. You get what I'm saying? Like, you used to, I know that you used to like just be a hip hop fan, but now you are actually a part of hip hop. People want to take pictures with you, and then like just being like just say a superstar, right? What makes somebody a superstar is like somebody being great at what they do. You know what I'm saying? Really great. And for somebody to say, okay, well, what does Nuface do other than like go to events? Well, bruh has like a hip hop collection. And not your average hip hop collection to be called a superstar in this collection. What's one of the biggest like collections that you have like within your collection?
Cassette tapes and ticket stubs.
That's crazy.
And probably autographs. And in the South. Like covering the South, like publications like, or in the West, like publications like Ozone Magazine. Like
I remember Ozone Magazine.
Julia Beverly like came to my house. She's doing a documentary on Ozone Magazine, and who has probably the most Ozone Magazine in the South? Nuface, ironically.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Rock the Bells, full circle moment. I told you my first rapper I ever seen perform was LL Cool J.
Correct.
He now owns Rock the Bells. They did their first hip hop cruise. I was commissioned to bring my collection on a cruise ship and put it on display on this boat that went from Miami to Bahamas on a 4-day cruise.
That's crazy.
So, full circle moment, I get paid to go on the cruise. My collection is on display, and Rick Ross and Too Short and Big Boy and every rapper, I'm on a boat with Manny Fresh and Kid Capri. Like, it's not like I had to chase them, like
right.
EPMD.
They all in the same...
Right here, and they're able to walk and see the display of the collection right there. And I'm a paid vacation, and that was effortlessly.
Bro, did you ever think that you was gonna get paid off your collection?
No.
So you didn't collect to one day think like, you know how people collect Pokemon cards?
Yeah, nah.
And be like, okay, yo, that's
I really
crazy.
I really listen to rap. Like that's.
But
all,
where
like,
did you
music.
put all this? Where do you put all this stuff? Because this is like 30 years. You said it's over 30 years. Like, let's just talk about ticket stubs. Okay? Over 30 years of ticket stubs. Is it in like a shoebox?
It started that way, Ziploc bag, but then I just start framing them. Now I got them in the collage and I framed them size of this TV. I got about 4 of these of ticket stubs. And now I got the next level of tickets in a Ziploc bag now, probably the last 4 years of shows. So, like, I probably would be able to, like, that collection alone is going to be, and I want to turn that into merch and turn that into, you know, product as well. Because those tickets, like, that's the thing now. You go to events now, they don't even have tickets. Like, I just got Desi Banks yesterday. Like, but you're not even going to get
everything's digital or QR code or something like that.
So, and I'm that person like, no, I want a ticket stub. I'll go to the ticket and see, and they don't have that, so I get a ticket printout. But like, even this is the next phase of it. Like, so that's Desi Banks.
That's crazy.
The Fox Theater.
That's
and
crazy.
He's autographed that. But imagine like
That's
maybe
hard.
10,000 of these.
Right. You got.
I got that, and you can't like buy these. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
So
it's only the hip hop historian, the hip hop hoarder that's walking around with an autograph signed Desi Banks ticket stub. Like,
fresh from last night.
If that ain't organic, I don't know what is, dog. I told y'all I'm bringing y'all the people, the real deal. Boy, just stop playing with me, man. Anyway, back to you, my brother. All right, so let's talk about like. All right, so you had a did you ever have like a Clark Kent collection or something like that, or it was like you had like a Soulja Boy collection?
Oh yeah, I went to Soulja Boy's show.
Yeah, Soulja Boy
I
show.
had the glasses, the
You had the glasses, bro. Okay, did it all come in one? Like,
well, when you buy the CD, you open the CD and you can buy the T-shirt, you can buy the glasses that came with the marker, so you can write Soulja Boy in the glass. Like, I really buy CDs, so you open it up. But also, I'm great friends with DJ Smurf, aka Collie Park, who put
Mr.
out.
Collie Park.
So, some of those things were given to me. Some I bought originally. So.
Right.
And those were like over 20 years ago. So
how do you go about like looking for like your collections? Like, do you like, all right, is it like pawn shops?
No, that's what I'm saying. Everything I got, I bought when it came out. Like I don't buy things that I don't have. Like I don't want it if I didn't buy it. Like I don't see unless
it was received, unless it was like gifted to
give it to me. Yeah, I don't seek stuff that I don't have because I want to be able to tell the story of where I bought it from.
Yeah.
I usually keep the receipts of the CDs in the CD. So I don't want it because that's somebody else's spirit or somebody else's story to tell. I don't want your collection. It's valuable, but not to me.
Right.
So that's that's the difference with me. I buy this because this is my story and this is my journey. So
That's
everything
hard.
that I have, I bought when it came out. So the
That's
Soulja Boy
crazy.
stuff, when that CD came out, I bought it when it came out.
That's crazy. What do you feel like is the difference between like, you know, back then it's hard to say, but
Memorabilia?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
back then to like now, like you said, like you can't find a ticket stub nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, and people's like, you know, like care packages is different.
Yeah.
Back then it was, you know, you can get the CD. Like you can still get the vinyl and stuff nowadays, but it's a little bit more harder and people don't choose to get the vinyls. But back then that was the biggest thing you could get. The CD booklet, you know what I'm saying? Coming inside,
reading the credits.
reading the credits. Like what do you feel like you was there between that whole era and that come up? What was the biggest change of that?
Digital. Spotify, LimeWire, all those things like that, that aspect of it.
Right.
The less of it. I mean, now it's more digital. It's now on your phones. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't autograph that, or if your phone bill go off, you can't. They can't autograph that. You can't. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's why I work with this organization called FAMS Coalition.
Right.
And so I'm an ambassador for all the black and mom and pop chain stores that are still available. DBS Sound, JB's, Crates, ATL. And we just did an in-store for Chance the Rapper. We did one for Gunna. We did one for Sierra and Tiana Taylor in one day, where they're able to meet their fans. You buy the CD, you get in line, you're able to. And we, even with Gunna, it was kids of that generation. They're like, what is this CD? Like, where do you play it? But they know if they buy it, they get to meet Gunna. So it's happening. And we're trying to create that change. We got Cardi B coming to Atlanta September 22nd at DBS Sounds. And that's about to be crazy.
I seen it. I think
Physical copy.
I even seen you say a tweet like, I've been trying to tell y'all.
Now we got one of the biggest artists in the game now, and she gonna sell a lot of physical copies. I guarantee it. And people are leaving money on the table. Snoop talks about that.
Right.
That is we good? Oh, okay. Yeah. But the importance of that, because you're leaving money on the table. Snoop's talking about you do 1 million streams, you're probably gonna get $4,000. You sell 1 million physical CD. There's a difference.
And you most definitely feel like the game should like go back to that for sure.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to truly be successful and profitable, you know, unless you just find people like those billion streams, but you ain't making no money. Ain't that what we do it for?
Yeah. And
Right.
legacy.
Yeah, and being able to meet your fans.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like man, the game has always been you know what I'm saying, like just like totally evolving, constantly evolving. The game constantly evolves. And as the game has constantly evolved, I feel like as hip hop, we have to evolve with it.
Facts.
You know, because it's a lot of things. Growing in hip hop in the 90s, the boom bap era, you know what I'm saying? That was a whole era of itself. You know what I'm saying? Africa Boombata and things like that. The LL Cool J's, that was a whole era. And then, of course, like just evolving to like when it came to like West Coast, like gangster rap, you know, and then we're going to like, you know, Ice Cubes and NWA, and they bringing the, you know, the whole gangster effect to it, you know, and then you got to go Mr. Brother Mob himself, you know what I'm saying, Scarface and, you know, facing the South. Like, they was, like, really, like, bringing some player stuff to the game, you know what I'm saying?
And showing that they were lyrical, too, and with substance.
And with substance. Like, you being like, just seeing all that, being able to witness, like, bro, I don't know how I would witness, like, you know, LL Cool J being at his first concert. You know, your first concert is with 6 years old, bro. You was exposed to a lot, basically, what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you deal with that? Like, how do you see your future in, like, being exposed to that much? Because you never know what your future may be. It's going to be bigger than life.
But it's just showing people the importance of being there.
Yeah.
And knowing that any given day is the start of a new journey, but you never know what part of history you're about to be. And that's when it started turning into history moments for me. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I always told myself, I know my lane because I'm the only one in it.
Correct.
You can, and that's why I told somebody the other day, I was like, I'll give you that's why I don't gatekeep information. I tell you what an event is, I tell you who to talk to get it, or who to plug, or whatever. But you can go there, I can give you the recipe, but yours not gonna taste like mine. Your experience is not gonna be like mine. Those like I said, I go to these events with no tickets.
Right.
And one security guard gonna get me past here. This person gonna walk me back here. This person gonna get me backstage. Like it's like the Alchemist book. Like it's every opportunity, and I just sit there like that showed me I'm meant to be here. Like you know what I'm saying? Like there's a reason. Like people was vouching. Like it's other people speaking on my behalf. Like because if a security guard said you ain't on the list, I'm turning around and then be people in the line like, you know, that's new. Like and I'll be like, no, it's fine. Like I don't be that person. Like I'm supposed to, like I'm on the list or I know I'll call. Like I don't waste my energy.
But they messed up if they ain't got you on the list because you somebody they need to have on the list.
They'll see that. And I've seen people at the end, oh, I didn't know that's who you are. I apologize. And that's fine. Again, that's you just doing your job. But that's helped me in the long run because now they see me now. And now we have a great relationship. And now I don't have that friction. But I've seen other people with this mocho and all this and I'm this and that and they don't get in that. I just choose to put my energy in something else. And if I ain't supposed to be there, I'm fine with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want to be where the universe wants me to be. I want to
Bro,
go where
all
I'm
the time.
Celebrated and not tolerated is what I live about. So,
amen. Amen to that. For sure. And bro, I feel your aura, so I most definitely understand it for sure. Man, so like all right, so I know we spoke about, I know the biggest collections you really have is like tickets, you know, ticket stubs and cassette tapes, right? Mm-hmm. But what's one of the biggest collections you have from one single artist?
My great friend Tip, probably has Tip.
Oh.
T.I., like even Bun B was on 85 South Show and because I've known him over the years and got many autographs, he started the shows. Like I see Nuface here. It's nothing he's got in that bag that I probably haven't signed. It can't be. I know I've signed everything.
Right.
Then they pull me up, bring my bag. I said, but you didn't sign this Rock the Bells book that just came out last week, and then you didn't. Trill Burgers you just got Trill Burger. I got the T-shirt in the first box that when Trill Burgers first knew. He's like, damn, we got him. And then so I would say T.I. because it's Atlanta. Right. And Killer Mike, and that's my brother. He's always been an avid supporter of me. Shout out to the Swag Shop. But every album release that he does, I've got Outkast, Goody Mob, like, because I'm with them every time. So and they've Jeezy. So probably every project that they got, I probably got it, the physical copy. Every magazine, they've signed it. They've been an avid Tip too. He's like, it can't be nothing else. Like that's the fun part. Like, no, I got you. Watch this. Watch this. Oh, here's something you ain't signed yet. I'll find something you ain't signed yet. Like, I'm going to have the biggest Southern collection, one-man collection, I would say, in the world. And that's what I'm going for, the most one-man thing. Like, everybody else, somebody donated, like you said, but my collection is finished, and it will never be finished. It's ever evolving, you know what I'm saying? And so I want to have the most authentic, genuine fucking collection in the world and the biggest that can go in multiple museums and not just one. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be going in colleges. And because I grew up as a kid going to the Institute of Art and going to these art museums and we fucking celebrating Rembrandts and Van Goghs, great artists by their own means, but they don't look like us.
Right.
And they up there telling us he drew the Mona Lisa. She don't look like my black Nubian sister. But we celebrating them. Right. I want to go to a place, and this is why I do it. I mean, I look at myself as a teacher now and an educator, but look at what these people took from the trap, and now they're entrepreneurs, and now T.I.'s on the Trap City Museum, Trap City Cafe, and Bankhead Seafood, and look what we've evolved to. Those are our heroes. Correct. So now I'm able to bring kids in there and celebrate people that look like us. That's the difference in what my goal is that I, starting to learn now. You know what I'm saying? It's fun now, but let's turn this into purpose.
Man, what my boy Vito, purpose over popularity.
Facts. Shout out to Vito.
Shout out my dog. But yeah, man, that's crazy, man. So it's like these museums, did they reach out to you personally, or was it something that you like, hey, I know somebody, let me see if I can get in there?
Well, Trap City Music Museum was the first to kind of reach out to me when they were putting that together. Shout out to Maya Bailey of City of Ink, and shout out to Sky from CAU, who was the
because that's a perfect fit,
of it.
though, especially with Tip's collection.
Yeah, but they didn't have my name in it, but somebody suggested me, and that's why I talk about the importance of people speaking your name in rooms you're not in. Right. If they know what you do and they respect you, because there's a lot of things, opportunities people can have, but people don't say your names, and I can't say why, but God has blessed those people to say, no, it's no way you can have a museum or a trap music museum and not call Nuface. So they made the call, and I went through my collection, Oh, trap? Oh, that's Jeezy, Gucci, everything. So I loaded up my trunk. Me and my daughter, we took it to the museum, laid it on the floor as they building up, and T.I. was like, damn, this nigga Wiz really here. Like,
Right.
damn. Like, oh.
That's crazy.
So this gotta go in there. Like, and so they gave the whole room, that OG room was like every magazine, all my stuff. You know, and they held that for like 4 or 5 years with my collection, because I would go to those Visions album release parties,
right?
And they would put their billboards on the street signs, and I would, after the party, I would take them down,
right?
Not to collect, but I made shirts, and so I would put those billboards under the shirt so they wouldn't bleed through the back.
That's hard.
So if you see some of the posters, you'll see paint on them, but I was like, no, I'm gonna just keep those, and so those are Jeezy's first album, Young Dro with the smiley face, and so I collected those billboards, and I mean, that's just like, I'm just an addictive hoarder at the end of the day. Like, I don't throw nothing away. Like, my daughter called me yesterday with my granddaughter, and she was wearing a dress that I made my daughter and gave to my other daughter, and now it's got my granddaughter the same Nuface dress.
That's crazy.
Like, shit like that. Like, I told
you're a girl. You're a full girl dad.
Yeah, 4 daughters.
Four
daughters. Yeah.
I got 4 daughters, 1 boy, 1 son.
My daughter had a son, so I got a grandson. It skipped the whole generation.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they made fun of me like that. Like, damn, it skipped the whole generation.
Man, how do you balance like, you know, saying just the music business and just like, you know, being a full-time father? Even though your kids is grown.
Again, my social currency and my biggest value and asset is my time. And I looked at my life as like a pyramid. Pyramids are still here to this day. As you look at this wall, the triangle, that base at the bottom, the longest part,
right?
It can't fall. If it was the other way around and the pyramid was like this, it'd do this. I always looked at that as the time that I put in, I want to build the foundation. So I'm able to be out, and I always felt like if Kenny Burns, I learned this from Kenny Burns, because he said if you title it something, you had to become the brand. And so I needed something. I'm an introvert by nature. Mm-hmm. Capricorn, I'm good at the house. I got toys, games, kids, but I knew that nothing was going to come to me. No opportunities were going to come to my house. People would come to my house and see my paintings and see what I did. And like, damn, I didn't know you did this. I didn't know, damn, this is a museum. Like, so I needed to say Nuface was there, but what does that look like? I can't tell you what that looked like. I got to show people what that looked like.
Right.
I got to create something so you know what it looked like. So from that, it was like me building that brand, but I knew that I had to put the time in with my kids, because I'm like, if the world says Nuface was there, and I'm born off rap. Remember Shaq, my biological didn't bother, and then there was a song with Jay-Z and Scarface and Daddy, Where Have You Been? I was like, I never want my children to be able to make a song about that for me. So I put the time in with my children first. Right. Every one of them a good 10 years straight, like daddy-daughter shit. Picking them up from school bus, right, homework, and then they say I'm about to go do my Nuface shit. Right. They'll see me making a shirt, and then they'll see the next morning, when I'm taking them to school, they'll see the rapper with the shirt. Like, I'm showing them that this is what I do, and it's not going to substitute me for you. So I knew that I was going to make sure I put them a foundation and a priority with them first. Dope. And I read a book called Shonda Rhimes' Year of Yes, where you give those, and she taught me about that, showing them that you're going to put them first. You know, while I'm not perfect, but I put that time in, and that's nothing that nobody could take away from. And that's why when you talk about how I balance it, that's how I balance it. I put them first.
Correct.
It's time where I chose to just stay home. And
it always works out better that way. You know what I'm saying? When you put your family first, when you take care of like business with your family first, everything, the universe has its way of working everything else out. Yeah. I just said this in the other interview. I was like, I had a choice to either go to this event the other day or like go to my daughter's game. And of course I went to my daughter's game. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't no excuse. I'm like, bro, even though I told you that I would show up at this event, like I can't go.
Yeah, and like, one thing I learned, and I've been putting game on this, like, you know, men or women, like when with your kids, if you say you got an event, or not even an event, say at 10 o'clock, right, or 9 o'clock,
right,
I would start at 7 and say I'm about to leave, and you know your kids, I don't want you to leave.
Right.
I got this time. I'm gonna sit with them like, no, they can wait. I'm telling them, I ain't gonna go. You know, I'm gonna spend time with you.
Right.
And then I'm gonna read a book, watch a movie, do homework. Now they probably sleep 10 o'clock. Now at 9 o'clock, now it looks like I put them in front of them at the event, but I actually did both.
Right. Which is dope. I get what you
I
saying.
did both.
You putting them down now.
Yeah, because I'd rather them put them first than say, no, I can't do this today.
Right.
I want them to always remember that, because I don't know your generation, but we remember that the kid waiting on his daddy on the front porch looking out the window. I know my daddy coming, like, or, you know what I'm saying, a single mother. Like, I just come from that cloth where, no, you know, and I had a kid early, so I knew what I didn't have. Right. Everything was the opposite. Like, I knew what I didn't have, so I wanted to provide, like, daddy, be there.
Right.
Be there, because our generation of fathers kind of weren't given that property. So I was that dude at school, picking them up, reading with the other kids. Like, I wanted to make that a priority, you know what I'm saying, first. So, because I'm out here in the community, I don't never want to be like, you know, Shay, he doing all this, but...
Yeah, but he don't take care of his kids, though.
You see, you know what I'm saying? You don't want the baby mama out there like, oh, we got time for everybody else. No, hey.
Yeah, for sure.
I gave you my time, you know what I'm saying?
No, that's a fact.
You know, so that's the difference.
That's hard, man. That's hard. That's all to be commended, man.
Thank you.
So I got a story.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So one of my first like experiences in the music industry, right, and not the music business, but the music industry, is just DMX. He was my uncle. He managed DMX. How he managed DMX at the time. He was his limo driver.
Oh, wow.
And then from his limo driver, you know, becoming a trustee type of person. You know what I'm saying? He became like a road manager or something like that. And it was during a very like crazy time for DMX, Rough Riders, and the Rockefeller. You remember the Rock the Mic tour and stuff like that?
I was there.
Yeah, so the Atlanta stop or whatever, right? DMX, my uncle gave me one of DMX dogs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Not Boomer.
Nah. It was Babe. No. He's a Rottweiler, not one of his pits. Not one of his pits.
Yeah.
DMX had a Rottweiler that he couldn't continue to take on tour. And I had took, DMX Rottweiler. But that was like, when that moment right there was like, bruh, I felt like, I got a record deal, because I'm like, this is DMX dog. My uncle is, managing DMX. And it was just like so crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I can imagine.
Right, and I always remember that, moment forever. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel when you say like, hey, listen, like I ain't know if this is gonna be me and my pop's last moment. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, what we got going on. So this ticket stub is like everything to your memories. You know what I'm saying? How important is like to you like just making memories like for like, just like on everyday basis. Some people like they live in the moment with like the camera phone, and then some people just like lives in the moment without like no cameras at all. Like, what do you think is best? Like, cause you gotta, of course you gotta balance it too, cause you gotta show people, you gotta do a timestamp, right? Yeah. But then you do want to like fully be in the moment.
I do it in phases, but the being there helps with my mental space, like, cause I protect my peace.
Right.
Like when I go home, it's silence, it's fish on the TV and waterfalls, like peace, like, cause I'm outside and it's a different environment. So to your point, it's like I gotta protect that. So when we talk about the ticket stubs and being there, it's like finding that balance.
Right.
And that's what I'm about, is just like, how do I find that balance? And that's really where I'm at
just
with
being in the moment,
yeah,
right? Because you'd be like, all right, well, a calculated thought would be like, all right, I need this timestamp. I don't need it, but I feel like this is the perfect moment to get this timestamp because it's just like everything's right.
I'm gonna usually always get when the artist about to come on the stage.
Right.
My favorite songs, of course.
Right.
The audience and the because it's been times I got videos from 10 years ago, and then I'm friends with somebody, and then I didn't know them then, but I'm like, damn, they be like, that's me, like right behind you, or like
that's crazy.
We had situations like that where it's like, damn, I didn't know them then, but they like, Nick, that's me in the video, like right there, or I'm on this, like that's what I like to hear, because I'd be like, Nuface was there. Now in most of my comments, she'd be like, oh, I was there too, like, and that's what I did it for, like, celebrate that, because that's what it's about. But to my point, it's about my mental space, because even if I do have a down day, I'm able to go through my phone and look at the ticket stub and instantly have an instant gratification and being proud moment of that, and then my day is great. And that's again, this is not for nobody else. This is for me. That's like hard. If I had a bad day, I look at this ticket stub and be like, damn, man, I met Andre 3000 and Big Boy yesterday. Like, and he remembered me.
That's hard.
And we had that conversation, like, and I can look at that and be like, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did it for. So
That's hard.
it's not for anybody else, but that's also to give that to the other person to show.
Right, so that is
when
basically
you
that
there.
is your moment. That is your moment.
Yeah.
Whatever you do in that moment, that is your moment. You know what I'm saying? So you can you can remember it later on. However you remember it, might pick up your day later on just by remembering that ticket stuff or just that moment.
Because it's like relationships. It's talk about when you have a relationship, are you depositing or are you withdrawing? So I look at it like, do I have more great experience? Do I have bad experiences? Hell yeah. But if I have my wins are so great that I give a fuck about the losses. Right. Like the losses, the bad things in my life, like it doesn't faze me anymore. Because something great is about to happen tomorrow that'll say, nigga, that's nothing. Water under the bridge.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like water under the bridge. I put under there about me wanting to move and get the museum. And like one of the first donations was like a $5,000 donation.
That's crazy, bro.
From somebody like Coach K and P from QC.
That's crazy.
2 individuals that like I've met, I have great respect for, but did I know that they were paying attention to my movement? You know what I'm saying? Would I want my cousins and my uncle to be the ones to donate? And I always say that there's support that you want versus support that you need.
Right.
Yeah, I would like to see my cousins and my uncles and my aunt and my cousins like, yeah, we got you. But no, somebody always, you see the memes, like it's going to be a stranger that supports you more than your day ones.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I embrace that. But I'm just saying, like, you got to put out there what your purpose is so other people can see the vision as well. And I've never tried to sell it, a vision or anything, but people respect what I do, and that's where it's like me walking into that purpose. Because they say you walk in your purpose, the universe will align in your favor, and that's what's just been happening for me.
Bro, I feel like you are living in your purpose. I feel like you are your true, authentic self.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't code switch. Like
bro,
I can go
bro, that's why you're an Ick factor. Like that.
But I've watched like Killer Mike go from the mayor's office to Blue Flames and don't code switch and be your true authentic self.
Hey, Killer Mike is his true authentic self, and he's a different breed as well. You know, shout out to Killer Kill for sure, man. I peeped that you dropped these like different book quotes, right? Please give us a top 3 book recommendation before we get out of here.
Who Moved My Cheese?
Okay.
It talks about being able to transition in life before the universe makes it happen, but being ready for the move.
Okay, that's one.
Of course, I just said Year of Yes.
Okay, that's 2.
It's 2. I'll say The Alchemist or The 4 Agreements and Seed of the Soul.
That's hard. That's hard.
But my top favorite that I'm reading right now is Ego is the Enemy.
Okay.
And that teaches me about like being humble and not letting your ego get the best of you, because ego stands for edging God out. And once you have ego, you don't have God anymore. And so I have to always remember that. Like I walk in with no ego.
Bruh.
So that's what I would give anybody, bro. I don't. Hey, man. That's why I say it's an honor to be a part of a platform like that, or being invited, because you don't owe me that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'll be there. And that's why I've been on any podcast. People always want to build and want to do stuff, and they always constantly talking. I'm with the action-driven people. What date is it? You know what I'm saying? Your producer reached out to me. What time? What time we going to be there? She followed up. That's the type of time
Shout out
I'm
to my
on.
producer.
You know what I'm saying? That's the type of time I'm on. Like, I don't got to, because I told somebody, everybody want to build with me, and we should build, and it sounds like they just want to use my bricks. I never see where I benefit from anything. So I'm not on that type of time. Like, I want to be able to add value to any room that I'm in, and that's the goal. And if you ain't on that type of time, then I just got to move on.
That's hard. That's hard, man. What I'm currently reading now is The Way of the Superior Man.
Oh, yeah. Nipsey Hussle. Yeah. That's the one that built Nipsey.
Yeah. And then one book that actually built my character is The 12-Week Year by Brian P. Moran.
Oh, okay. We're on the same type of time. Okay.
And Who Moved My Cheese? That was a good one. But one that's a book that's like that one is the Blue Ocean Strategy. Shows you basically how to reinvent yourself and things like that.
That reminds me of you ever heard of the Purple Cow?
Nah, I haven't heard of that one.
So I look at myself as like a purple cow because it taught me this. But so if you was at a farm and you seen a purple cow, you will always remember, right?
Right.
I mean, that's just probably the simplest thing. So what can you do to become the purple cow?
That's hard.
So that's what that book teaches you. But it's really a marketing book.
Right.
It's marketing, how you market yourself. So I marketed Nuface was there. I got to show how I'm different. Like,
Right.
yeah, it's fans. Everybody else gets autographs. That's nothing new.
Right.
But how am I different?
Right.
It's me getting the autograph from Fabo, but having a relationship, and then the reason he's on Killer Mike's album and he wins the Grammy is because of our relationship.
That's crazy. Shout out to my bro Fabo too.
So
that's crazy
like,
though.
you know,
that you facilitate. You was part of that facilitation. That was crazy, bro. It's been a pleasure interviewing
Thank
you,
you.
bro. It's only right though. It's only right. You're the hip hop hoarder, right? / the hip hop historian, right? And I told you about my uncle, right? And you know, just being with DMX and things like that, being a road manager and things. And I was like, bro, I have something that is very dear to him and me. He gave to me, right?
Wow.
And I never really knew how to like purpose it like the right way, because you know you don't want things just like collecting dust and stuff like that. I'm not the hip hop hoarder. You are. You're not the hip. I'm not the hip hop historian. You are, right? So it's only.
But Nuface is for the people too.
Right, Nuface for the people. You get what I'm saying? Nah, for real.
Yeah.
So, bro, we have a gift for Nuface, bro.
Oh wow.
Bro, we have something.
Wow.
Bro, before we open it, bro, we have something that's like, it's timeless. You can't get this nowhere.
And this is full circle moment. Let me tell you my story. So
Okay.
I met Art Basel in Miami.
Okay.
Because Swiss Beats has no commission art show. I know DMX is performing and all that. So I bring my DMX, Dark as Hell is Hot, The Blood cover, all those CDs, right? I go to the museum, I see Swiss Beats. I bring the CD, he signs it.
That's crazy.
I go across the street.
Right.
I see Jonathan Mannion. Do you know who that is? This is the photographer who took those photographs of the album cover of DMX.
That's crazy.
He signs it. So now I got the DMX CD signed by Swiss and Jonathan Mannion. So then I go to the event early, because I always go early. Who's walking out from sound check? DMX.
Bruh,
Here's the story. I said, yo, I just seen Swiss over there. Oh, you saw Swiss? I said, and Jonathan Mannion. Oh, shit, that's my dog. You seen it? I said, man, I just need you to sign it. Oh, I don't do autographs, dog. And got in the car. And then I said, oh, okay.
Right.
So I didn't get that, but later he did the Tabernacle for the 25th year, and then but that was the autograph, that one of those moments where I was like, damn, I never got that DMX autograph. But for you to, whatever this is, it's like,
it's a full. I think this will add to your collection. It was gifted to me, and you know what I'm saying, I would like to gift it to you. You know, because almost popularity, you know, purpose over popularity.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I only move with purpose.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? So, bro, without further ado, man, let me get this.
They got to do a bark almost.
Right. Dun, 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 dun.
What
Bro,
got
we
here?
have
Oh.
a RIAA certified
What?
DMX, flesh of my flesh,
That's
blood
the
of my
one?
blood. Yeah.
That's the CD cover that they signed.
Bro, we have his original plaque from my uncle, gifted from my uncle to you. You get what I'm saying?
Wow.
The original. Everything's original. You know, even got your Canadian sticker. Pendant up there.
Wow.
Man, we appreciate you, bro. We have to, you know, contribute to your legacy, man. You feel me?
Nah, this is beautiful, bro. I truly appreciate that,
bro,
man.
we appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
We couldn't wait to give you that, the whole team. You know what I'm saying?
And for that to be the CD that I was talking about.
That's crazy.
Because Swiss, I got that, and I'm putting that right next to
it's only
that.
divine alignment, bro. And bro, you the only person that I ever thought of, like, bro, I have to give this to him.
Damn.
Like, I have a few of them. I have his platinum plaques.
Yeah.
Dark Hell is Hot.
Hell is Hot.
Yep. So I got all that. But and Eve plaques. But I was like, bro, this one, flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood. Something special about that. So, bro, we appreciate you, bro. Thank you for coming to Teezy for the people.
Thank you, man.
Bro, let them know where they can find you at. You feel me?
Hey,
and where we going? You feel me?
Yo, next, man, we need to see this at the High Museum of Art. So this definitely going to be on there. Any
That's hard.
people that need that museum space. I also do music videos, curation of that space, so you don't have to go to Barnes & Noble or Amazon to find these things. I got what you need.
That's
The
hard.
time period, like Metro Boomin got this stuff in the past, but to your point, at Nuface, you can do hashtag Nuface was there, you'll find me, but more importantly, in real life, like, I love social media, but it's about these relationships in real life. You can find me outside. Anywhere supporting some of my favorite artists, some of my favorite DJs, some of my favorite photographers, some of my favorite black-owned businesses, and even the swag shop on Edgewood. I'm part of that team as well. You know what I'm saying? You can see me on Edgewood any day of the week, man. So that's it, man. And again, thank you to your team and your staff. Great hospitality. And it's an honor to be here to officially say that Nuface was there.
Nuface was there. Teezy
and
for
this
the
is
people.
your point. This is your proof.
Hey, that's hard.
That's for you.
Man, Nuface was there, bro. We most definitely putting this on our collection.
Yeah.
Man, Nuface was there, man. Showing Teezy for the people. Make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel,
Please.
Teezy for the people, man. And y'all always know we for the people, man. We out just like that.
Hey.